3 or 2 months ago, you did a pod with the king and the girl, Johnny, and
Yeah.
Tina.
Yeah.
And every time Tina spoke, I was just like, yo, can you get the camera on my man? I want to see his special reaction when he's doing that. And every time the camera came to you, I was like,
Yeah. I'm so dramatic, I know, but that's just who I am, bro. Like, it's written all over my face. I literally don't have to say anything. You can tell.
You can catch it.
If I think you're on some bullshit,
yeah.
come on, man. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man.
I was like,
You know what I mean?
I was
Come on,
like,
man.
you're some salute.
Yeah.
But yo, every time I sit down with someone, right? 2021, 2022, I met somebody who told me whenever you sit with someone, however much time you spend together with a person, make sure you have 7 intentional questions to ask that person, right?
Awesome.
Right?
Yes.
I didn't know about that. Okay, maybe I vaguely knew about it, but to me, like, also could be, I don't know if you've caught it yet, but I'm much more of a listener because I'm intentional with the questions I'm asking because I'm trying to learn from
like
the
it.
guests I have on the pod,
I like it.
right? So things to do with business. The very first thing I was supposed to ask you, just because we don't do introductions on the joint,
Sure.
but the mental health, man.
Yeah.
Where you at with that?
You know what, man? If I were to give myself a score or a grade,
Yeah, 1 to 10.
like on a 1 to 10, my mental health, I mean, I'm at a solid 8 right now. I'm at a solid 8 right now, and here's why I say that. Last year was a challenging one. Was going through a lot in terms of figuring out what I wanted to do in my career. As in, like, what does forward growth look like for me
Right.
in the here and now? What do I want to do, right? Am I remaining with the path that I'm on right now, or do I want to make a massive shift? So there was a lot of that decision making that took place that was quite stressful. Lost a couple of very close relatives to me last year. My father lost 2 of his siblings. One my eldest uncle, the patriarch of our family, and then my senior auntie, who was like the senga of everybody, who
Right.
just loved and mentored and guided and counseled everybody. So losing those 2 senior figures in my family,
It's detrimental.
it was detrimental to everybody. But seeing the toll that it took on my father also let me have a wake-up call and a reminder that if I'm gonna do anything with as much intention and purpose as I can, is to make sure that I represent myself as the most present, loving, and responsible son that I can be for my parents going forward, right? So having now come through the holiday season where you're kind of reflecting on the year past, strategizing and planning on the year ahead,
Right.
what decisions I needed to make at that particular time. Of course, shout out to my wife Vanessa, who has been my rock, my partner, my biggest supporter,
Right.
the person who encourages me the most in my moments of insecurity. She's the person who I can talk to
Right.
and get encouragement from, who reminds me of that I'm that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I'm
sometimes
him,
we get
right?
lost in that.
Yeah.
The world throws you like all these
Yeah.
problems and everything, and then
Yeah.
you maybe, if you don't have a solid rock to fall back on,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, but anyway, we cuss on my podcast, you're fucked.
Exactly.
And a lot of people, cause like 40 and above is like, if you don't got somebody to,
Bro, I'm about to be 45 this year, man. I don't got time to waste. I'm not
Yeah.
out here in dress rehearsal for life, bro.
Yeah.
So that's another thing is like, I might look young. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, bro. I'm out
Yeah.
here. I'm a veteran of life.
Yeah.
I've been through some shit. I've seen some things. So that's another thing that kind of puts me in a place where I'm at an 8 mentally right now because I've been through so much in my past life
Right.
that having navigated the stresses of 2023 was manageable, yes, but it also allowed me to take a different approach to getting the clarity that I needed to enter this year. So I've made the decisions. I've made peace with the choices that I've had to make entering this year. What do I want my 2024 to look like? And I am actively moving forward and engaging the steps needed to get to my goals.
And being
already,
intentional with it.
and being very intentional about it. And I'm seeing the universe responding in ways that are encouraging me that I'm doing the right things already this year. So I'm happy. I'm leaving myself another 2 points
Right.
for improvement of my mental health,
Yeah.
simply because I need to continue to further protect my peace. I continue to allow people to invade my peace a little too easily, and I need to learn how to shield myself from that a little more effectively. So if I can get there, then I'll be on 10.
Man, that's great to hear, because the reason I was also why I asked that question is because a lot of times you meet people, interact with them, and guess what? You ask them, yo, what's the deal, man? What's going on? They hit you with like, man, it's so good, front and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But deep inside,
Yeah.
get back to their crib and like they're crying, they're breaking down.
Bro.
And then you hear 2 weeks later, oh, dog died. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We was just kicking it with him and he was all happy and everything. But,
Yeah.
he's shielding a lot
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean? Because I also remember that when the South African kid died, the rapper Ricky Rick
Yeah.
took his life.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this dude was, in commercials, he's showing you that everything is good.
Yeah.
Then a day later, like, dog died. Like, how?
No, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. And that's an important thing for you to mention, is that it seems like these days, and I don't mean to use language that seems insensitive, but it seems like people are just dropping daily, right?
Yeah.
For random, unexpected causes,
Fair.
right? Whether it be through violence, whether it be through unexpected catastrophic illness,
Right.
accidents,
Yeah.
suicide, people are dying at an alarming rate. And every time somebody that we're familiar with, or somebody that happens to be someone who's passing impacts someone in our lives,
Right.
I might not necessarily have known them personally,
Yeah.
but my wife was close to them, right?
Yeah.
And now their loss has impacted her in a way.